Hi everyone, welcome to class today. I invite you to get started in a upright seated position. We'll take the opposite cross-legged of what you normally do. So if you need any blocks or props at all in order to help you sit comfortably, you can take those now. So sitting forward on your sit bones, crown of your head reaches tall, closing down your eyes. You can keep your hands open on your lap or closed down, whatever feels most comfortable here this morning, or whatever time of day it is for you. Taking a deep inhale through your nose, full and complete exhale. Again, full and complete inhale through your nose. Full and complete exhale. Do that 2 more times, 2 more rounds of breath, filling up through your belly, your chest, your shoulders on your inhale. Maybe a slight pause at the top, and then exhale. Empty all the air back out of your lungs again. Everything should be deflated. On your inhale, pulling in air, see if you can let it fill your entire body. Maybe a slight pause at the top, and exhale back down. If you practice Ujjayi breath, you can do that now. We'll slowly invite that practice in. So the small constriction at the back of your throat, that ocean sounding breath. Inhale through your nose. And exhale through your nose, same constriction. Inhale for a count of 4, Ujjayi breath. Exhale, count of 4. Inhale, count of 4. Exhale, count to 5. Inhale, count to 4. Exhale, count to 5. Inhale, count to 4. Exhale, count to 5. Good. You can gently let go of your Ujjayi breath. Let your breath return to a natural rhythm. We'll just pretend that the birds are cheering us on this morning. Cheering you on in your day, saying, yeah, go for it. Whatever you want. Good, gently opening your eyes. From here, we're gonna take my favorite as of late, a couple of leans to the side, opening up through that side body. So we're leaning to our right first. You can use your hand on your left thigh as a bit of leverage to open up through the side of your hip, through your back. So the back of your hip there as well might feel a little bit. And just gently press as you keep your chest open to the side. So we're not collapsing down, we're keeping our chest open to the side. Maybe just letting your neck hang here for a moment. Taking a deep inhale, full and complete exhale. We're keeping both sit bones on the ground. Our hips aren't lifting up. And then we'll gently come back. So both sit bones on the ground, leaning over to the left. This side's a lot tighter for me. Using your hand as a bit of leverage on that right leg. Keeping your chest open to the side. Feeling if there's any difference on one side to the other. So I know that my right hip here is quite a bit tighter than on my left. So I might linger here for a few more minutes or seconds. Taking a deep inhale. Full and complete exhale. See if there's a bit more space in the side of that hip. Noticing where you're feeling it. Maybe you don't feel it at all. That's great. Taking one more deep and complete breath. And we'll gently come back up to center. The birds are having a great time this morning. From here, we'll drop our chin down towards our chest, stretching through the back of our neck. Gently taking left ear to left shoulder. Shoulders dropping down and away. Chin back to chest. Right ear, right shoulder. Just once more each side, gently rolling your head to the next side. Right ear, right shoulder, if you're not already there. And we'll gently bring our head back to center. Good. Coming over, hands and knees. From here, taking Marjariyasana. Inhale, pulling your chest through, opening your chin up. And then exhale, rounding and curling, pressing through your hands to round your spine, tucking your tailbone down. Inhale, arching through your back, pulling your chest through your arms. Exhale, rounding and curling, pressing back, rounding. Inhale, pulling your chest through. Last time. And exhale, rounding and curling. From here, plugging all 10 fingers into the mat, tucking your toes. We're lifting our hips high towards the sky. Keep your knees soft. Keep your heels lifted. We're pressing through our hands, finding that length through our spine first. And then we'll slowly lower our heels down towards the mat. You can walk the dog one leg at a time. Feeling out. First down dog. Making sure that you're pressing through your hands, all 10 fingers. Shoulders are dropping away from ears. On your exhale, seeing if you can drop just a bit further, wherever you are. From here, we're walking our hands towards the back of the mat. Hands come to feet. We'll clasp opposite elbows and let ourselves hang down here for a moment. Majority of your weight should be shifted forward. So probably about 60-40, 70-30 even. Majority of your weight is forward rather than on your heels here. I wish I could show you guys all the birds right now. There's so many of them outside. Anyways, letting your upper body relax down. Keep a small internal rotation of your legs. Your thighs are engaged enough to pull your kneecaps up. So no hyperextension here. Good, we'll slowly release, lifting halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Walking your hands back out to downward facing dog. Shifting our weight forward to a high plank. Pause. Check in with your alignment. Is everything turned on and engaged? We're going to lower all the way down to our belly. Slowly and mindfully with control. Untuck your toes. Forehead comes to mat. Inhale, pulling the crown of your head up and away. Cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, crown of your head reaches up and away. Exhale, release. Inhale. Last time, we're pausing at the top. Shoulders are down and away from your ears. Your pubic bone is still on the mat. It's not lifted up. Pulling our chest forward and up. Wherever you are. If you want to give yourself a little challenge, maybe you come down a bit and try and lift your hands. Whatever feels right to you. And we'll exhale, release. From here, pressing back to a tabletop to downward facing dog. However you want to get there. Inhale. Full and complete exhale. Looking forward between your hands, stepping to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, standing tall. Exhale, hands come back to your sides. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, stepping back. High plank. Shift your weight forward, coming all the way down to your belly, slowly with control. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. From here, tuck your toes underneath. We're going to try a reverse push-up. So hands are underneath your shoulders. You're going to engage your legs, engage your core. If you want to just try from your knees, you can do knees on the ground. Legs should still be engaged, but we're going to try and push up from here as one straight line. So if you're doing the knee variation, my knees are down, I'm engaging my core, hands are underneath my shoulder, and I press up to this modified plank position on my knees. If you want to try the full variation, toes are tucked, knees come off, core is engaged. pressing up to plank. It's difficult, but give it a try. Shift your way back to downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale. Full and complete exhale. Lifting our left toes up and back. Three-legged down dog. Keep your hips square here to start. Stepping left foot through between your hands. We're turning directly to the back of our mat here. Drop that knee down. We're gonna just take a twist from this low lunge. So left hand down, right hand reaches up. And we'll close off, lift our hips. From here, bending through your right knee, opening up through your left Skandasana. So I'll show you again. We're at the top. I'm bending my right knee. My right leg comes to a bit of an angle. I'm dropping my hips down, straighten through my left, Skandasana. Good. From here, we're gonna try. You can use your hands, lifting all the way up, warrior two, facing the front of the mat again. So we've just made a full circle. Bending through my left leg, keeping my right leg straight, heels in line with my back arch, hands are up, warrior two. Take a deep inhale, full and complete exhale. One more time, full and complete inhale. Exhale, maybe you drop down just a bit more in warrior two. Windmill your hands to the front. Step back, high plank. Shift your weight forward, lower yourself slow and control all the way down to your belly. Good. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. We're gonna try this push-up, this reverse push-up again. So tuck your toes. You can either keep your knees down or your knees will lift. Your whole leg engages. Keep your elbows tucking in, core is on, and give it one big push. Good. Back to downward facing dog. Lifting our right toes up and back. Keep your hips square to start. Right leg steps through between your hands. We're shifting all the way to the back of our mat. From here, right hand down. We're dropping down to our bottom knee, opening up twist. Taking a deep inhale. Full and complete exhale. Lifting our hips. We're coming halfway back. Bending through my left, straightening through my right. Skandasana. Use your hands if you need to, but we want to keep this left knee in line with our left toes. Chest stays lifted. Good. Placing your hands down, we're shifting our weight back to the front. Right leg bends, left leg straightens, come up, warrior two. Check your alignment. Make sure everything, you should feel like you're pressed between two walls. So you shouldn't be able to twist anywhere forward or backwards. You should be fully compressed between two walls right now. Inhale. And exhale, maybe drop down a bit more. Inhale. Full and complete exhale. We'll windmill our hands back to the front. Step back, high plank. Good. Shift your weight forward, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Pause for a moment. Tailbone lifts high. Looking forward between your hands, stepping to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. From here, either clasping opposite elbows or interlacing your fingers behind your back. Keep your palms together. Slight bend in your elbows. We'll let that fist fall towards the mat in front of us. Legs are still engaged. Weight shifts forward. See if you can feel the opening through your shoulders, and I actually feel this a fair bit in my arms too. We'll slowly release. Undo the clasp if your hands are clasped behind you. Hands come down. Inhale, lifting all the way up. Exhale, hands come back to your side. Good. Give yourself a little shake. Inhale, hands go up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, stepping back, high plank. Pause in high plank, make sure everything's turned on and engaged. Shift your weight forward for chaturanga. Slow and control, elbows stay nice and close to your body. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Tailbone lifts high towards the sky. Shoulders are away from ears. Left foot lifts up, three-legged down dog. You can open up through the hip this time, bending that top knee, feeling into the side stretch. Try and keep your shoulders square to the mat. So don't let your shoulders open, it's just your hip. Alright, stepping left foot through between your hands. Rise up, crescent lunge. Tailbone tucks under as we find stability. From here, turning to the back of your mat. Keeping your hips lifted this time, left hand down, right hand open, twist. We're coming back halfway, bending right leg, straightening left, Skandasana. You don't have to be this far down. You can be up a little bit, working your way down. Chest lifts open. Taking a deep inhale. Full and complete exhale. From here, you can use your hands on the ground. Shift your weight forward. Bending through our left, straightening through our right. Warrior two. Inhale. Find length through your spine. Exhale, sinking down. Again, it should feel like we're being pressed between two walls. Tailbone tucks under. Shoulders nice and square. Release, windmill your hands back down. Step back, high plank. Shift your weight forward, chaturanga, slow and control. Inhale up. Exhale back. Take a moment. This time, right toes float up and back, three-legged down dog, opening up through that top hip. Try and keep those shoulders square to your mat as your chest presses back towards your left thigh. Good, stepping right foot through between your hands, rise up, crescent lunge. Tailbone tucks under. From here, spinning to the back of your mat, keeping your hips lifted, right hand down, left hand for your twist. Inhale. Full and complete exhale. Good. We're coming out halfway, bending through the left, straightening through the right, dropping your hips down. Skandasana. We want to avoid hyperextending through that right leg. I have a difficult time with it, so it's something I'm still working on. From here, you can use your hands on the ground if you need. Shift your weight to your right, straightening through your left. Warrior two. Gaze over your front hand. Inhale, find length. Exhale, maybe sink down a bit more. Good, release. Hands windmill back down. Step to high plank. Shift your weight forward, chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale back. Hips lift high. Take a deep inhale. Full and complete exhale. Looking forward between your hands, stepping into the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reaching all the way up. Exhale, your hands back to your sides. Inhale. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, stepping back. High plank. Shift your weight forward, chaturanga. Inhale, up. Exhale, back. Good. Lifting left toes up and back, three-legged down dog. Stepping foot through between your hands. Drop down, low lunge. Pause for a moment. From here, we're lifting up. Crossing right elbow over to left knee. Twist. So we're using my left hand to press into my right to open up my chest. So we want to avoid collapsing here. Really try and keep everything open. If you want to challenge yourself here, what you can do, close off your stance a little bit. We're going to try and wrap this right arm underneath. My left arm comes back and around to try and meet it underneath my left thigh. Lifting up. Maybe you can lift into the crescent lunge variation. Tricky. Give it a go if you want, if not, coming back into this twist. Good. Release. Back to the front. Shift your weight back. Ardha Hanumanasana. Half split. Keep your crown of your head reaching forward, tailbone lifts up as your toes come back towards your face. So they're opposing motions. We're trying to bring our leg closer towards us, towards like our hips, and we're trying to bring the crown of our head further away from our hips. Opposing motions. Breathe wherever you are. Find length through your spine, and then slowly release back to the front. Step back, high plank. Shift your weight forward, chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale, right foot floats up, three-legged down dog. Stepping it through between your hands. Good. Drop down for your low lunge. Set yourself up. So coming up, left elbow, right knee. Now my right hand presses into my left to open my chest to the side. You might get a few pops in the spine. Shoulders are still dropping away from your ears. Don't let anything crunch up. Find as much space as you can. If you want to try that variation with the bind, left hand wraps underneath my right thigh, right hand reaches back. Maybe you find a clasp.